All right, Whalers fans, I'm here with Danbury Whalers head coach Phil Esposito. And coach, tonight a 7-1 victory over the Berkshire Battalion. Talk to me a little bit about the win tonight.
Well, I think it was a good thing for us to come back home, back to this building, and we play well here. So we had a rough one last night. We had a short bench last night, over there in Berkshire, and it was their home game there. So I think they were a little riled up, and for some reason we kind of came out flat last night for 2 periods. We started playing in the 3rd period last night. Obviously, we tied the game up, went into overtime, and then lost in overtime. So I think that was kind of fermenting here overnight, the trip back home. So the guys were a little anxious to get back on the ice, and we got out there and did what we were supposed to do. We played down low, we chip pucks in, played down below the goal line, and when we do that, we're a real successful team. So I think having Jared Rush back in the lineup there as our defenseman and back there, and having Luke Warner back on the ice tonight and stuff kind of brought a little bit of a different dimension to the game. So I think just all those factors culminating together is what you saw tonight, and obviously we're starting to put things together now. So.
Well, that kind of runs into my next question, Coach, is you guys didn't really get off to the start that you would expect. You dropped 3 of your first 4 games, but you come out here tonight, you guys play more of a complete game. As a team, you're getting some familiar faces back. Are you starting to see things come together more? Is there still some work to do?
Well, we still got some work to do, but it's just, you look at those first 3 or 4 games that you're talking about there. I had a different lineup every night that we had. The first night we had the 5 changes for the second night, and the second night I had, the 3rd night I had a bunch of new guys that came in that day, and we put them right in the lineup without even practicing. So this past week we had a good practice. Obviously I had another bunch of new guys in the lineup again tonight because Timmy Richter is out because of an aunt that passed away and stuff, so he missed the game last night and tonight. And Timmy's a big part of our offense. So it's just one of those things where we just got to get that time together, the practice time together, and the game time together is very important also, because you can practice as much as you want, but until you get into that game atmosphere, you don't really get the gist of what's going on. So as we get closer and closer to getting into more and more games, things are going to get better. I think I got a good group of guys here now, and obviously we're probably going to make some changes again at some point during the next couple of weeks with all the changes that are going on in the higher leagues, the East Coast League, and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of finding different guys now to fill different holes, and just kind of plug holes and stuff as we go in the lineup, and I think things are working out pretty well right now.
Finally, let's talk a little bit about your first line. Ian DeLong, Brett Liscombe, and Elias Solara. They had a big game tonight, those 3 guys. What can you say about that line tonight?
Listen, both of those guys, Ian DeLong and Liz, are just 2 playmakers. They're guys that like to dish the puck. They're guys that like to set up plays and stuff, and they do a pretty good job with that, with just dishing the puck. And when you got a guy like Ilya who's just a pure goal scorer, I mean, it makes the game fun to play and fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? It makes the game simple for those guys. They keep it simple. They make those passes. They go to open areas. They find open ice, and then they score goals. I mean, that's just something that we're just going to build off of.
Sounds great, Coach. Thank you very much for the time. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.